Welcome back. In this session, we will try to understand about Namita's beauty parlor. Namita runs a traveling beauty parlor. She started her business 4 years ago by investing rupees 5,000 from her own savings. When Namita started her business, she was able to take some training from her aunt in beauty treatment. Initially, she offered basic hairstyling service to women in her locality during functions such as weddings. Namita receives calls from her customers on her traveling phone, and after discussions with her customers, she fixes an appointment at a date and time suitable for both her customer and for her. At the agreed date and time, Namita carries her equipment and then provides the service to the customer at the customer's residence. The traveling beauty parlor business has grown over time, and Namita has hired a college girl as a part-time help. The traveling beauty parlor business is a service business, and this business is a seasonal business. During certain months and weeks, such as festival seasons and wedding seasons, there will be a high demand for beauty parlor related service. And then there will also be periods of time such as those months that are not the wedding season, where there will be much less demand for beauty services. Namita is well known for the service she provides. Her customers are happy that Namita is able to provide services at their doorstep. Other beauty parlors do not provide such a service. The customer also helped Namita by sharing good feedback with other women in the village, and they too become new customers for Namita. Since Namita has to travel to her customers' residences, she has purchased a two-wheeler that will help her carry her and her assistant and the makeup kits. Let's look at some details of revenues and costs of Namita's business. We will start with revenues. Namita's main customers are households in her locality as well as nearby localities in the village. She sells mainly through word of mouth. Most of her sales are in cash and the remaining are on credit. Here, we can see the details of revenues such as average price, sales volume, and share of revenues for the recent financial year. As we saw earlier, the main raw material for the business is the creams, foundations, eyeliners, lipsticks, etc. These need to be very good quality products and are costly. The cost of the cosmetics is the largest portions of the costs. The other expense is the transportation cost of going to the district town to buy materials for her business. We can see the cost of the raw material needed for servicing each customer. We can also view the total raw material cost and the total transportation cost. Let's take a look at the financial statements of the business beginning with the P&L statement. Namita has been running her business quite well for the last 4 years. She has been able to draw a regular salary every month, and as we can see from the latest P&L, the business has been able to generate healthy profits at a reasonable net margin. The balance sheet of the business shows a healthy accumulation of retained earnings over the last 4 years. This has made the business net worth quite strong. About half of this net worth is available to the business in the form of cash and business bank account balance. As we can see from the cash flow statement of the latest month, the business has managed to add some cash to the opening balance by managing its cash sales, credit collection, and costs reasonably well. That, in a nutshell, is Namita's traveling beauty parlor business.